guys. Sorry about that. We obviously don't, and by we, I mean I obviously don't know what I'm doing, but let's make sure that you guys can all hear and see everything, and hopefully it looks good.
Yeah, I'm still out of town, so I'm not the one that's hosting the podcast. I'm kind of the guest in this one and tomorrow.
Yep, you're gonna have to be subject to my terrible playing. I have actually not improved at all.
So the farm is just as I left it? You haven't burned it down?
You know, burned down is a strong word.
I'm very worried right now.
Alright, so Garden says that it's a lot better. Great. I'm so happy that you think so. But we're in fall, Sharon. You have missed many things. Let me do a lowdown for you while we make sure everybody can hear us okay. So, Mary's still at a black heart. Our horse hates us.
What did you guys do to the horse?
Nothing. We just didn't buy a brush for too long. I'm gonna use a code so we can keep the horse, but I'm gonna do it later. Our fields are a mess. I have made the chickens sick several times, and we have a cow now.
Wow.
Yep.
Yes, I can see I can see farming is the life for you.
Yes. And you're greeted immediately by Juan. Great.
Another stalker. I can see the townsfolk haven't changed much.
No, not really. They're slightly less enamored with me. They just kind of say all the same stuff now. And Juan keeps coming and tries to sell me the super ultra great delicious wonderful apple. This has happened like 3 times.
Good salesman.
I don't know if good is the word. Oh no, I'm echoing. At least in my head. No. Okay, there we go. Oh, and we start off with me doing that by accident.
Did you buy it?
What?
Did you end up buying it?
No. I did not end up buying it. I did not mess up that badly. Okay, I have to stand far away from the crops to make sure I don't do anything stupid to them. Oh, we did upgrade our watering can finally.
Finally. Something went right when I was gone.
Yeah, I also somehow won the chicken festival.
With sick chickens.
They weren't sick at the time. They were sick almost immediately afterwards. But yeah, so Sharon, while I'm watering crops, what's been up with you? You haven't been on in so long.
Yeah, well, I'm here, still in Indonesia. Went to Europe Gamescom, which I'll be updating you guys about tomorrow. Been working on the game, managing the team remotely. It's difficult. And then I'm off to Tokyo Game Show next weekend, where where they've given us a booth to display the game.
Woo! I was supposed to go to Tokyo Game Show last year when I was in Japan, and that didn't go over terribly well. Ah. No!
Ooh, apples. Nice one. Okay, so I've lost you on Skype, so I'm just watching it on the stream now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why my Skype is not working. It's very possible because it's that my laptop is pretty much toast. I'm actually building a computer.
Nice! I'm impressed.
And, I'm not impressed. I'm scared.
Do you need help learning how to use a screwdriver?
I know how to learn. I know how to use a screwdriver. I'm okay in that area. I tend to mess things up like this in ways that don't make sense and confuse people. But no, like my trackpad on my laptop isn't working anymore. Thanks Garden for saying you wish you could help me fix my laptop. Yeah, my laptop's only 2 years old. It should not be doing this. I don't know why.
What brand is it?
It's Toshiba.
Yeah, no, that's normal.
Really?
The average lifespan for one of my laptops is about 18 to 24 months. So, yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I just need to build one, but I'm building one with a pink case, so I'm really excited. But, yeah, Peggy, was this one necessarily on the DS? I guess you could play it on the DS since it was a Game Boy Advance game. But, I don't know. Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, okay, I'm gonna go get flowers. So, one of the things, Sharon, that everybody knows is that, you know, I get really distracted when I'm talking and just do really, really stupid things like just run around and do nothing. So, just to warn you.
Good to know.
You want my broken laptop, Garden? to fix it or to just have? Because I'm telling you, it's not a great laptop. It has an i7 in it. It should not be doing some of the processing issues it has, but sometimes, you know, I'm writing and it will just be like, okay, you know what, we're just gonna blue screen. Like,
yeah, that's a Toshiba for you.
My dad works for Toshiba, so I was able to get it, like, really cheap. But I'm just done. Why don't we play Wild Season? Because Wild Season isn't out yet, River. It is still in development.
But I do have some fun news about it tomorrow.
Yep. Actually on Wednesdays, I need to go buy flour first. What am I doing? On Wednesdays at the same time as this, which started at 9 o'clock, which was not very long ago. That's the store, that's right. Oh no, when did it close? Oh, it's a Sunday. We have a podcast, and we talk about many Wild Season things there.
Yeah, the Harvest Moon Let's Play is supposed to be for research purposes, where we basically just play through it and look for things that they're doing right, that we should be doing right, and things that they're doing wrong that we can do better. And just generally use it as an opportunity to talk about what should be in Wild Season.
And while Sharon was gone, it was pretty much reduced down to the Kelsey Sings a Lot Let's Play, where she does really terrible, stupid things, and people watching laugh at her. So, yeah, I still don't know how to use an emulator. I still don't know how to use everything and anything. But Garden, you're listening to me on a Toshiba. Well, us on a Toshiba. I'm used to using singular nouns instead of whatever. But oh yeah, River. No, sorry, it's not a beta sort of thing. But
it will be soon. We will have one soon when the game is in a more presentable state. But right now, it's not yet that presentable.
Okay, Blur. Some of the things that Harvest Moon is doing
Stalking villagers.
What, Sharon?
Stalking villagers, and villagers that like to sit and wait outside your house.
Yes. Some of the things that, like, I personally think that Harvest Moon's doing right is I think that, you know, it has a lot of things that, you know, at its very base level is, very good, such as, you know, like the actual mechanics of the game. You know, you till one tile, you plant a plant, you know, etc. like that. But I think one of the major things that I think that it can do better is story and characters. I always feel like, well, Harvest Moon games usually don't focus on story, but I always feel like the characters fall a little flat.
I mean, this is less so in the older games. There's general consensus that the older characters in the older games had better character development. Although playing through Friends of Mineral Town again, we've still found some things to laugh at. So that's definitely something that we've worked very hard on with Wild Season, both story and character development. And again, coming back and playing Friends of Mineral Town just sort of showed us what we need to do and make sure that we need to do to really make a engaging game.
And I think that's one of the major things we're doing to really like set us apart from. Oh, why is that still coming out? Harvest Moon. And I know that we're also making some of the gameplay a little bit more refined, and we're also adding things. Like I know that we want to have like more horse races and dog races.
And horse breeding. So you can actually, the way that you breed your horse will affect your racing stats. Little bit like the Chocobo racing thing from Final Fantasy VII. Yeah.
But yeah, so just pretty much be gameplay-wise a little bit more refined and everything, and then story-wise that's kind of what we're focusing on a less technical standpoint, I guess. But yeah, Karen's storyline did affect some things, in the 64 version. It's been a long time since I played the 64 version.
Yeah, actually we were supposed to play Harvest Moon 64, but then we had a vote, and all of you guys voted for Friends of Mineral Town over 64.
Which, I'm liking this, I feel like time goes so quickly. Or I'm just terrible at the game, which is very possible. I kind of can't wait until you're controlling me against Sharon. I'm just so bad. It's funny, but it's not.
I just noticed why do we only still have like 3 fields or 4 fields?
We reduced it so I wouldn't, so we could actually like engage Mary. It was a public vote.
Which I can see is going very well, considering she still has a black heart.
It wasn't a public vote until last time, okay? You've missed many things. But no, I asked. I was like, how many fields should we have so I don't waste our entire day watering crops because I'm terrible? And they're like, have like 3 or 4. And I said, okay. And then
why don't you work on the imps and then you can just hire them to work on the field?
I've been trying. I just forget. And then I'm like, everybody, please remind me. Please remind me that I need to go do this. And then we get talking about something that's totally unrelated. And then I go to bed and then I'm like,
forgot the imps.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not cool. Yeah, Friends of Mineral Town is, I mean, it pretty much is back to nature with just some, you know, obviously it went to sprite-based graphics. And they added some houses, which I want to get the house up in the mountain even though it serves no practical purpose. I want it. But I think that it's pretty much the same game, at least from what I've been playing. Ah! Can I milk you? Oh my gosh, our cow is grown up! When did that happen? I'm useless. I know. This is Tron's first time of truly seeing how terrible I am at controlling everything. It's a thing.
Wow, you almost sliced the cow.
That's why I step as far away as from possible when I'm doing anything. Because I've sliced many things. Like, for instance, let me get up here. We have this little terrible spot here. What do you think are some of the funnier plot or character elements in this game? You mean, Friends of Mineral Town? I really like the whole Cliff arc with him working at the, wow, I can't even speak today. At the vineyard. It's not exactly funny, but that's, I think that Cliff stuff's really cool in this game.
I find the mayor funny. He's just any kind of guy.
He looks kind of ridiculous. Hey, we almost have 20,000 gold. I don't know how that even happened.
Well, you know, at least we're rich. That's good to see that we made money while I was gone.
Yeah,
Maybe I should just put you in charge of business development.
What?
Maybe I should just put you in charge of business development.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. But you can think that. Actually, if I was playing Back to Nature not on an emulator and a keyboard, I would be... Dang it!
Don't forget the imps. Don't forget the imps. They're gonna screw up head.
I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm sorry that my Skype thing has dropped you and you can't see, but I have managed to throw out a silver ore and
Nicely done.
feed the imp flour. So I never got the fishing rod. I forgot. It's too late now, isn't it? I think he is only here during the summer. Well, so much for my fish farm.
I just saw you toss the iron ore. Nicely done.
Oh, thanks. You know, I meant to do that.
I'm
Adds
sure.
humor. Adds everything. I wish I could reestablish with you, but Skype's saying it doesn't want to. I tried a little bit earlier. Why would Skype want to do anything? Why would my computer want to do anything? It's been a fun couple of weeks with my laptop. It just really has. I'm trying to hold out until my brother comes to visit in October. I don't know why I'm in here.
Oh, did you try the latest build yet for the game?
No, I did not because I was sent a Mac version.
I told them to upload the PC version. I'm gonna tell them to do that right now.
Harry was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then I never heard anything else. Will Wild Season have random events in it, like when your character walks into towns, people, conversation, or events are hard? Yes, it will have a decent amount of that. I'm slowly but surely planning those right now. For one thing, your character relationships are going to be a little bit more like how they go in Persona. So it's going to be a lot more in-depth, I think, and we're trying to have more of a natural progression overall. We're trying to have, like, the friendship mechanics be more realistic, I guess. And there are going to be events when you walk into stores and things like that based off of, oh, my mouse was in the way, kind of certain requirements that you've refilled and stuff. Fulfilled. I don't know why I said
Fulfilled, not refilled.
Yeah, I know. I can't speak. It's okay.
Yes, it is. So the Wild Season is gonna be available on everything eventually. We're initially launching on Ouya, PC, Mac, Linux because of a publishing agreement. Then we will be launching on Xbox One, PS4, and PS Vita. And then if we can get everything sorted, Wii U and 3DS.
We're trying everything, everybody.
And also alongside Xbox One and PS4, we're doing mobile and tablet. So first time you guys can play a game like this that's not on an emulator on a mobile phone. And we will be specially making the UI for mobile. And after seeing Apple's new iPhone, I'm even more excited to try it out on the iPhone 6.
I was so happy today when they announced that because I have a 16 gig iPhone 5C right now, and the thing I don't like about it is that I got a 16 gig, And I'm so happy that they eliminated the 32 gig and just went straight to 64, because that's what's happening.
Yeah, and there's a 128, which I'm very happy about.
I think 128 is a little too much for me. I honestly don't play too many games on my phone. So...
I have 64 gig iPhone 5, and I'm perpetually out of space.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
But it's because I record a lot of video, and when you're recording in full HD, it eats up a shitload of space.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, I don't do that. Will the 3DS version of the game have 3D elements?
No, it's gonna be the same 2D art style. We're looking to make the sequel, Wild Season 2, in 3D. But for now, this current version of Wild Season will be in 2D. We may, at some point in the future, make a director's cut, or a kind of like our version of Golden, simply because of time and resource constraints. We had to cut so much out of the game that we want to eventually remake it in what was our original vision.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still gonna be good. We've kept in everything that makes it fun. We just had to trim a lot of the extra bells and whistles.
Yeah, I think we've kind of come to the decision that we'd rather have less and it be more quality than have a bunch of quantity and it all be, you know, a lot less quality than we would want.
What is it? Are those sweet potatoes or aubergine?
These are sweet potatoes. We decided on all sweet potatoes because they're a cash crop.
You missed one sweet potato. The one in the middle of that field.
Oh, thank you.
The first field?
I would never have grabbed it. It told me it just would have never happened. Ever. Should not be trusted with many things. And yet, here I am.
Like a farm.
Farm! Oh, this will be a good question for you, Sharon. What factored into your decision to go with the art direction we have?
Oh, I feel like I'm in an interview. So, bunch of things. I really like the 2D art style of older games, and I feel that there aren't a lot of quality games with that 2D art style. So we opted to go for that, and also most of our artists are phenomenal 2D artists. So instead of letting them go and getting 3D artists or trying to teach them 3D, we just played to their strengths. So it was really a nice coincidence that I wanted that art style, and my artists that I've been working with for years, that's their specialty.
Yeah, I really like the art. I was actually not on the team during the Kickstarter, and supported the Kickstarter before I went on the team, and the art was one of like the main things that made me like, oh, this looks really good, I want to support this. So I'm happy with the 2D art decision.
Oh, glad to hear.
Yeah, glad to hear that, Peggy. That's pretty cool. Game artist. I wish I was good at art. I just draw like really stupid animals sometimes.
So yes, there is going to be some limited level of character customization. Again, this is one of the features that we had to trim down because of time and resource constraints. It's probably going to be a lot like... Darn it, what's that game? Let me get my 3DS out. There you go.
Sharon, you're pulling me.
I know, I've been spending too much time with you.
I know, it's okay, infect all.
Ah, here we go. So the character customization is probably going to be a little bit like the way it's done in Fire Emblem.
Oh. I hadn't heard that.
Bravely Default. I have the game. I still have not played it. Persona 4 is eating up all my time.
Yep. Sharon is stuck in Mitsuo's dungeon and is very angry.
Yeah, I managed to grind 5 levels yesterday. So.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, you know, I discovered a little hack where when you get to the end of Mitsuo's dungeon and you're you're at the door before fighting him, if you go back one level below, and you go out the door and you keep turning left, you'll keep bumping into a golden hand. And every time you kill them, that's like automatic level up.
Oh, did I?
So I got like 4 golden hands yesterday, and I was like, okay, I'm bored now. Play some more tomorrow. Yeah, that's the game dungeon.
Yeah, I've played. Oh gosh, I've played Persona 4 5 times now. I think.
Are you gonna get Persona 4 Golden Ultima?
I have not gotten any of the. That's the fighter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will because there's a visual novel part that you actually don't even have to do the fights.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking, is it for PS4 or PS Vita?
I think it's console, so it's 360 PS3.
Ah.
Yeah. That's the game dungeon. Yeah, Peggy, that's the game dungeon. Oh, hi, Asmo! Welcome! Sharon's here, so you can finally meet Sharon.
Hello!
Asmo joined me last time on the podcast with his fiance, and it was great. And now we follow each other on the Twitch, even though I haven't been able to watch anything. I'm sorry. I'm bad at watching everything. Okay, there we go. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Asmo, you're gonna see how bad I am at this game.
Yep,
yes,
so
I'll let you answer that.
We're gonna have winemaking and beer making. I spend a lot of time, well, I'm a wine drinker myself, and I spend a lot of time researching how different wines are made, and then trying to figure out how to turn that into a simplified mechanic. So I think we have something, we haven't implemented it yet, so I can't talk about what the feature's gonna look like, but we have it mapped out.
I'm all excited about the alcohol because I've always thought that was something that should be in Harvest Moon and Rune Factory games since they're featured as like drinkable items. You would think that would mean that you would be able to grow them, for a lack of a better term.
By the way, Kelsey, have you still been getting drunk on milk? That was your thing when the last time I played with you.
No, because every time I go, Doug isn't there to give me any.
Gardenet, we're using Unity 3D to make Wild Season.
Unity.
Which is free, actually, so you can afford it.
River, no, it's not gonna be multiplayer.
We wanted to introduce some kind of limited multiplayer mode, but again, due to resource constraints, we won't. We might patch it in at a later date, but again, it's gonna be really basic, maybe just some kind of leaderboard. Maybe what I wanted, the racing mini game, so you can compete your horses and dogs with other players. But again, it would really depend on how well we do and how much money we make from this, that whether we can patch it in or not.
I just want to milk the cow. I think that also once you play Wild Season, you're gonna see just how story focused it is, and the fact that there's not a more robust multiplayer will make a lot of sense. Because I don't know how well it would actually work out for anything more than what Sharon was saying.
Does Persona have a multiplayer element?
Golden has some things that you can, like, help people in battle if you, like, send off that distress signal.
Yeah,
so that's it.
Yeah, so, like, if we were to do multiplayer, it would be, like, little things. what I really wanted to do, but we actually don't have the expertise for it, is allow other people to just come and join you on the farm, look around your farm, maybe help you farm, but we don't have a network specialist to kind of help us do that at the moment. Maybe for the sequel. Hopefully for the sequel, we'll have lots of money, we can hire more people, and make better games.
Yeah, we have this fabled Wild Season 2 that we like to talk about that does not exist in the slightest, but every time we hear an idea that's really good, we're like, oh, let's put that in Wild Season 2.
Yeah, we're expecting to make millions in Wild Season 1, so please tell your friends so we can make an amazing Wild Season 2.
It'll be great. I already have some ideas for it. Why am I here? I wanted to go see Mary, and then I wanted to go get some flour, and then... I can't play games and talk at the same time. This is something I did not know about myself until I started doing this, and now it's just something I don't understand.
And talking. Not something you should be doing very often.
Yeah. That's why I'm really excited for you to stream Wild Season 2. Well, not Wild Season 2, but TOO. Since we were just talking about fabled Wild Season 2.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Actually, I would love if you did that and record that, because like my parents really want... Why am I here without the flower? Oh my god. Okay.
Wait, did you do the imp? Have you done the imps yet?
No, I went there without the flower to get them.
Oh, there we go. We'll go get the flower.
I am. I'm here. It's happening. Okay, I'm glad because my parents really want to like watch the game, and I think I'm gonna be way too embarrassed to play through it with them. So I could be like, here, just watch this for like 45 hours. Okay, bye-bye then. My mom was like, I'll play it, and bless her soul, she doesn't even understand Candy Crush sometimes.
Oh, so that reminds me, completely randomly, okay, I'll mention it at the podcast tomorrow. It's a piece of news I'm saving for the podcast.
Oh yeah, we have to have podcast news, so it's not me doing... Sharon, this is how the podcasts have been going. I do character stuff. We talk for a little bit. I've started a game show about real farming, where everybody answers questions, and the prize is that I sing them a customized song about their triumphs. And then we do kind of a Q&A where I don't know about 50% of the questions because I have no technical background whatsoever. And then we end. So I'm really excited for you to be back. It's been fun. It's been fun.
You should have wrangled Harry into it for the technical questions.
You know, I had actually mentioned Harry, but somebody told me he was too busy. And he probably is too busy.
Yeah, Harry is our producer. He's my business partner in Quickfire. He's the one that makes sure the wheels keep moving.
And he does a great job of it. But he is one busy man. Oh, so, okay, sorry Asmo, I haven't been looking at the stream for a while because I've been trying to concentrate as much as possible. I would actually love to see a stream of Fallout New Vegas because I've never seen anybody play Fallout New Vegas. Usually I watch people play Western games since I'm terrible at shooters, and I know that's not all of Western games, but it seems to be a decent portion of them. And so I've never seen New Vegas, but I've heard some mixed things on it.
I might watch as well, because I have Fallout 3, which I almost finished, and I never played Fallout New Vegas. Did I even buy? I think, yeah, I bought New Vegas on Steam, but I just never had time to play it, and I've been wanting to. But Fallout 3 ate up so much of my life. Like Skyrim. Skyrim also ate up a lot of my life.
Skyrim could have eaten up all of my life, but I got it for the PS3 like an idiot, and every time this moose would cross into the river, it would freeze my game entirely, and I would have to like, it would just brick my PS3.
Curse of the Moose. Yeah, actually, I originally got Skyrim for the Xbox, and I had so many problems. I ended up buying it again for PC on Steam when it was on sale, and I've not looked back. It's so much better on PC, and it's moddable. The mods are a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've heard the mods are fun. That's one of the things that I'm excited about my PC that I'm gonna build, because I'm not actually having it as a gaming PC since I don't really play games on the PC, but I'm having it more as like a Photoshop, like HD video editing sort of thing. But it should have a good enough graphics card to like run Skyrim on ultimate settings, I think.
Amazing.
And, oh my god, Asmo, you 100%ed it? Is that even possible? Is it possible to do that? And I was talking about that and scrolling through what the mayor said really quick. I have no idea what he just said.
Me neither. I was reading the chat. Did anybody read what the mayor said?
No,
Please
because
tell
I went through it so quickly. I'm sure nobody did. I'll go look on the calendar. Speaking of which, I was supposed to tell you this, Sharon, and I forget things even though I write them down. I don't know how that's possible. But somebody mentioned having a more portable calendar, because at one point we had to run home to see what the event was to figure out where it was.
Should I mention? Okay, I'll mention this now. So, one of the things that makes Wild Season different is that you have a mobile phone. Dun 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 dun.
Dun, dun.
So yeah, you can. Well, earlier versions of the phones will be like your crappy Nokia 3210. But later versions will be like your smartphone, and that will have a calendar.
And it will be great.
So I was actually thinking, and again, this is something that probably will not happen till the sequel, but wouldn't it be cool if for the iOS and Android versions, since the screen real estate is so small, since we have a mobile phone that's a component in the game, if you have like the Android watch or the iPhone watch, that's where your mobile phone appears instead of on your phone screen.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be cool. I've never met somebody with any of like the, well, obviously nobody has the iPhone one yet, but with the Samsung one, I've like played with them in stores and stuff, but I haven't met anybody who has one yet.
Really?
That'd be pretty cool.
I had the original gear and I loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm now stuck whether to replace it with one of the new Android ones or the iOS one, since I travel a lot. I have two phones, an Android and an iPhone. I don't know which one's gonna get the watch.
I would say iPhone, only because I'm biased, because I had a terrible Android phone, and I'm sure they're a lot better now, but I'm still biased. And I only do Apple phones.
That will depend if the battery life really is better, because the battery of my iPhone 5 is, I mean, it's pretty bad. It's so bad that these days, well, it's a 2-year-old phone, but these days it lasts me, what, 2 hours? 2.5 hours before it dies?
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing that makes it usable is the fact that I have a Mophie. The Mophie is literally my iPhone's battery.
Oh, is that like what doubles it?
Supposedly, but I wouldn't say it doubles it anymore, because it is my battery. My battery life is so short that my iPhone is useless without a Mophie.
Well, I do know that taking HD video does just kill the battery. You did say that you take a lot of HD video.
I used to. Now I use my Note for that. But with my iPhone, like, I just unplugged it like 2 hours ago, and I forgot to turn on the Mophie, and it's already dead.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. My 5C lasts me like a day and a half.
Yeah, so the cool thing about the iPhone 5C is that it's an iPhone
Sharon?
Yeah, wait,
Gone.
it's...
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, it's an iPhone 5 with the battery of the 5S. So that's why it lasts longer.
Okay.
Because the 5S has a better battery, but because it's more powerful, it consumes power at the same rate as the 5 did with its battery. But then if you give the 5 the battery of the 5S, it'll last longer.
Huh. I don't know these things. I just know what I experience.
So I actually have battery problems. Well, yeah, with my Note 3, I have 2 batteries for it. The old battery dies after like 3 or 4 hours, but the new battery, I can get about 6 to 7 hours out of it.
I think it probably depends on like what it's running and what you're doing with it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I think the main reason is because the Note 3 has a big-ass battery.
Really?
It's huge.
Huh. I've always found them too big. Like, I have really small hands. It's actually kind of ridiculous how small my hands are. And every time I hold a Note, I'm just like, this is the biggest thing. I don't want it.
I actually don't like the Note. I think it's too big. I would rather have Galaxy S and a Note 8, but they haven't made any new Note 8s since 2013, and I want the new sort of Pro series in an 8-inch form factor, and then just get a smaller Android phone.
Sharon, one of the imps is going to help us.
Yay!
What should we have it do? Watering?
Yeah, so you can increase the size of the farm.
Okay. We want him to water for 1 week? Sure.
1 year.
Do that. It wouldn't let me pick anymore. The flower just went. I wish it was a year. Oh, hello. I'm gonna talk to you. Hello. Says Stewie. I don't know why I call Stu Stewie, but I do. Hello. We have been blessed with a beautiful day indeed. Sharon, I don't know if you've been around for this either, but I do voice acting for every character, and by voice acting, I mean I just say voices in really weird tones.
And jingle.
Yeah, and jingle. I just do all.
So, River, to answer your question, yes and no. There is going to be a demo. In some platforms, like mobile, you'll be able to download the game for free, which only covers the first season, which is basically the demo. Once you finish the first season, it'll ask you to buy the whole game. Yeah.
But yeah, I always really liked that with the Etron Odyssey series, even though I do buy them immediately because I love that series. Like, you can go up like your first 10 levels and you can do a bunch of stuff like in the demo, and then you can just buy the game from there and transfer the save into the full game. So
yeah, so we're gonna try and do that wherever possible. So we are planning to open up pre-sales as soon as we finalize our bank account in our company in Singapore. My investor just needs to sign some bank documents, send it back, we'll have a bank account, and then we will open up pre-sales on Steam and on Humble.
All the pre-sales, all the things. Is there even stuff over here to gather? I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of flowers. I don't like that you can't sell flowers in the older games. It makes no sense.
Yeah, so we have a publishing partner, and with our publishing partner, we have settled on approximately, this is not final, I don't know if there's going to be conversion, but it looks like it's going to be 29.99 euros. I don't know if that's going to convert to dollars or if we're going to do as well $29.99. I have to get back to you on that.
But I think you're going to be getting a lot of content for that amount. I think that's a really good price, actually. That was cheaper than I thought you were actually going to say. Ah.
Well, I mean, we are indie. This is our first big game, So those of you guys that are buying it now are getting a steal, because I don't think we're gonna be making games at this quality, at this price for too much longer.
Can't sell flowers
Yeah, so we have a publishing order, and with our publishing, this is not final. I don't know if it's gonna be converted.
Yeah, Blur, I've definitely noticed that this, game, I just sit there and don't water things for, you know, an hour or two like I should, and I water them for like 5 and 6 hours like I should, so hopefully the time will be.
Yeah. And Berg Loop, we're, a bunch of our Kickstarter backers were able to buy into alpha and beta testing stages of the game, so we're going to be relying on them for feedback regarding the length of the days. So the length of the days will really come from you guys. Well, the alpha and beta testers will tell us what was too long, what was too short for them to get what they needed to get done within a day.
I just think Friends of Myrtle Town is way too quick. Man, I don't remember if Back to Nature was this quick or what, but I feel like I just waste away the day.
You know, I'm going back and looking at the Kickstarter, and some of the people are getting some really good deals on the game. The early rising farmers, they're getting a copy of the game for $7.
That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, our guy's here! Hello, Mr. Man! Yes, hello. He has not gotten very good yet. Wait, what? Did I accidentally stop him? Oh no.
So Ribery, regarding your question, no, that was a Kickstarter exclusive. You will get one copy. Well, you have to request it, but you will get one copy for each platform that the game is released on as it's released. So if you got that pledge level, you will get a copy for Xbox, PS4, PC, iOS. We will have a verification process just so you let us know what platforms you have. But yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
Why is he's not done? He hasn't watered anything.
He's doing some things. It's happening. He's watering now. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud that I'm not doing it. I thought I could just talk to him and he would just say something cute, and that wasn't the case. There's so many things to occur. Wow, it is 8:40 a.m. and I have no idea what to do with my life. I have never gotten off of the farm that early before.
Why don't you expand the farm?
I could. Even though... Oh wait, there's a festival today!
Now that you have slave labor. When do we plan to start beta? Tune in to tomorrow's podcast. See, I did a whole marketing thing right there.
I know. I was really proud of you.
Well, you see, Peggy, yeah, animals might be more tedious, but at least time is frozen in the barn. So, you know.
I am better when time is frozen. Oh no, I was supposed to bring something for them to cook. Asmo, you're trying, man. I like you. I just dropped everything. Just a second. Okay. I'm gonna do voices. This will be the best voice acting of all time. There are so many things in the pot. It must have all sorts of vitamins. I'll bring some home to Grandma.
Asmo, I think we can try and get you a early build to review on your channel.
That would be awesome if you could, because That was pretty
Do
cool.
we have... What is that? Is that like lava? Molten lava?
I don't know, but Karen says, I brought some jam. I can't do it when you're on here, Sean. I hope it adds good flavor to the stew. Her and Ellie sound the exact same. Is it just me? Or is the whole thing out of control? Mary, you know what's up. I mean, look at that.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna have you voice over everything in Wild Season.
You know, we've talked about that people wanted a DLC where I just did all the voices and all the story parts for
Oh my god, we should do that. Like a DLC that you can turn off. Let's do it. You're doing it. Okay, thanks guys. You just contributed to a brand new DLC, the Kelsey voiceover.
Hey, everyone don't stop in everything at once. You there, get back. What's this fish doing here? Yep, quality voice acting. Kelsey Lang.
Yeah.
Writer, game designer, all around awesome.
Blurb Bloop, I did want to do Wild Season. I did want to do voice acting. However, I'm already just getting stressed at the thought of thinking about producing for voice acting. Producing voices for games and for movies is very time consuming and stressful, and we probably have to push back our release by like 6 months. Not to mention we'd have to find the voice actors, get them in a studio, directing. Then our engine right now is not set up to take voice components. It is something that we are going to change through one of the patches to make it easier for localization. And once we optimize that, it will be set up for voice acting, and that's when we'll do Kelsey's DLC. We may patch it in, we may make it DLC, because I've been playing Persona, and now when I read through Kelsey's script, I can just hear the voices in my head, and I do want the voice acting really badly. But I just don't think that we're gonna be able to do it at launch. It may come later. Definitely something that's high up on the feature list for Wild Season 2. Definitely something that's high up in our director's cut / golden version of Wild Season 1. 50-50 whether it will ever make it into this iteration of Wild Season through a DLC. But it is something I really want.
And also, one of the other issues is that obviously there's a lot of villagers in town, and all of them do participate in major story events. So you have to have, you don't need necessarily 30 voice actors, since some voice actors can do, multiple voices. But that's a whole nother layer added onto everything. And also, getting good voice actors is also a really... Yeah,
because if we do the voice act, we're not just going to voice act the main characters. We want to do it Persona style. We want to voice act everybody.
Yep. That would definitely be healthy.
It's all or nothing with us.
Tonight I can use the leftovers for dinner, so I won't have to fix anything. We have to be careful and watch Karen. Last year she put chocolate in.
Hi, Cool Dude 3. Thank you for volunteering. I'm sorry, it's not a thing. Oh! I'm glad you and Cool Dude are friends. I like friendship. Friendship is great. Friendship is magic. Oh no. I didn't just say that, just kidding. I didn't say anything at all. Ah! Okay, are you guys finally ready to see everybody either get sick? Thomas, if I had not scrolled as quickly through your thing, because I was reading stuff, then maybe I would've.
We should have a soup festival in Wild Season. We don't have one, do we?
No, we don't have a soup festival, but I know a place where we could put soup.
Sure.
Actually, no, we kind of do have a soup thing.
Like where everyone tosses stuff in it?
No, not exactly, but if you get to reading a little bit more of what I gave you recently, you'll see where the soup thing is.
Alright.
I think it's just as funny.
Okay. Although, you know, speaking of festivals, Rune Factory has some of the most absurd ones.
Yes. Factory really does.
Like the whacking the sheep to defluff them, or the giant chicken.
Wait, can we not... Wait, am I supposed to go out and get something? He's not doing anything. Let's find out. Oh, I can go get something, guys. I'm gonna go get something to poison it.
Get iron ore.
I think it has to be a food item. There's poison mushrooms, don't worry. This is happening.
Or go cook something that gets spoiled and then...
I don't have anything to cook.
Eggs. Oh, you put all the eggs into the bin, didn't you?
I did. Thanks, Asmo, for helping me figure
Peggy,
this out.
go straight for Rune Factory 4. It's phenomenal. It was one of the inspirations for Wild Season.
Rune Factory 4 is really, really great. I liked it a lot. Never did marry anybody, though. Where is... Okay, I know that there is a poison mushroom. I'm gonna find it.
And you have all day to do so, because you have slaves on the farm now.
Yes! Well, I think the festival ends at 5, so no, I do not have all day. If not, I'll just go get a normal mushroom and bring it.
So, I did not know the imps were ghosts, because he just went through a tree.
Oh. Man, the stream is really far behind where I am. I am so sorry that Skype won't do that. I've actually attempted it every time that, I've gone to sleep in this game, and it won't reconnect your screen. Because why would my laptop do anything that was correct? Wait, I have to have an ingredient that's on my farm? Oh, perfect! I never actually, like, picked this like, Sharon told you to. Sweet potato time! Man, that's gonna make this really good. I wanted to poison everybody. I'm gonna try to give him the mushroom first. Gonna go try to give him a mushroom. It's gonna be great.
Hey, that would be interesting. Have a randomly appearing mushroom in our game that when you give it to people, they hallucinate. And they don't realize what it is until after they've eaten it.
Oh, I can give him the mushroom. Asmo, it ends up that it does not have to be from your farm. Yes.
What do you think, though? Do you think we should do that? Like a rare item that grows in the forest that you can pick and give to people, and instead of them getting sick, they react strangely.
I can see what I can do on writing end, but I wouldn't be opposed. Oh no, it's good. No.
Yes.
No!
Okay. I like Asmo's suggestion. It should look like the Mario mushroom as a jab to Nintendo.
Oh, that would be fun. It would just have to be super, super rare.
Yeah.
I'm so mad that everybody's happy right now. Did you have fun? Sometimes it's fun to eat with everyone, isn't it?
You should water them all, or hit them with hammers.
Well, I just chopped our wannabe girlfriend in half.
Who still has a black heart?
Oh, I know.
We should be thankful for the bounty of nature which sustains us.
Anything I make will turn out well.
Oh, I ate too much again this year, too.
Now that I'm stuffed, I got to go back to work.
People's hallucinations could be things like they think their tanukis are throwing fireballs. You know what? Maybe we can make the mushrooms reactions unique to each platform. So if you're on
that could be fun.
if you're on the PS4, it's a unique reaction for that. That would be fun.
Yeah, Peggy, the character design in Rune Factory 4 is fantastic. It's fun when you eat, like, with all your friends like this. That kind of sounded like Osaka in a weird way.
That was delicious. I see there's no ingredients left over.
Sharon, when you're reading through the script from now on, I just want you to imagine my voice doing everything. Don't imagine good voice actors.
Yeah, because with Darius, like I'm imagining, you know which voice actor I'm imagining for Darius?
Who?
The, what's his name? Yu's uncle.
Oh yeah, Dojima. That would be great.
Yeah. Doesn't it fit?
It really does. Darius is our doctor in Wild Season, and he's a pretty major character, and he's pretty much a hoot. I kind of love him.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying reading him.
He just doesn't take shit, but is also like a total idiot.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah, I know.
And
There's gonna be so many people annoyed that they can't marry him, but oh well. Too bad. I hope everything was watered correctly. I didn't go back and see. Oh, it's 6 p.m. Oh! I killed everything. Why would I do anything correctly? At all. What am I doing? Who am I? There we go. Existential Kelsey time. Oh, are you going home? Oh my gosh, he's walking over water.
See, I told you, he's a freaking ghost.
And now he's sleeping on the job. You didn't even finish the job.
Imps.
Steam make everybody look like Gabe Newell. Oh, that could be fun. That could be like that could be a lot of fun. That's now the wake up jingle. Oh my gosh! Everything is so harvested. Harvestable. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh, Sharon, I don't know if you noticed, but we did get the larger rucksack.
Yeah, I've noticed you're putting a lot of stuff in the backpack.
I know. I'm really proud of myself. I did something right.
I am putting sweet potatoes in a bin. I'm going to sell them.
Now I just need somebody to harvest for me. Is it bad that this is the first time in a Harvest Moon game I've ever used a helper?
Kinda.
Okay. I'm glad you think so. It's just like I don't cook, which I know like blew your mind when I told you that.
I know. I love cooking in these games.
I don't know, it's just something I never think about. Ever.
Good way to blow stereotypes out of the water.
Sean, I think you might have, either you or I might have something on, because I hear echoes. I don't know if anybody else hears echoes. Does anybody else hear echoes, or am I just going insane? Because if nobody else is, then I'll just deal with the echoes that I'm hearing.
Asmo, we're not gonna get the review copy that soon. I will make sure you get one, but we have to get our demo build out first. So I'll give you a playable build when it's ready to review.
Ah! What am I doing? Who am I?
Do not throw potatoes on the floor.
I will not throw potatoes on the floor. Just a second, y'all. Nope. Man, I've really adjusted to life in Texas. I say y'all all the time now. Y'all.
Everywhere too?
Huh?
Do you ride horses everywhere too?
No, but every time I've been in downtown Austin for some reason, up until like a month ago, I saw somebody riding a horse down like the city streets. I'm just like, what is this? I don't understand. And this is like downtown, like next to like the Capitol building.
Hey Phantom, yeah, we're making Wild Season, which is based on Harvest Moon. This Let's Play is our research Let's Play where we research Harvest Moon for inspiration and ideas for Wild Season. Tomorrow is our podcast where we talk about development of our game, Wild Season.
Yep, and you're lucky because you caught the week that. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? Tron is back and can say so many things.
Yeah, because next week I'm at Tokyo Game Show, so I won't be back next week, but I will be back the week after.
It'll be one more week of me so terrified and alone, but it will be okay. I've gotten pretty good at the Let's Play. The podcast, again, one-person podcast, man. Ah, where am I going? Why am I going places? I'm gonna go feed our cow. I like cows. Boop. Better be
Ooh!
happy.
I got a great idea.
Yes?
We should do a Halloween special and cosplay for the Halloween podcast.
I don't even know what I'd wear. I've never cosplayed before.
I did once in Spain when I was much younger. I haven't cosplayed since.
I've only actually been to one convention, and it was Anime Expo, which, I mean, I guess if I've ever been to a convention, that's the one to go to when it comes to anime anyway, but I don't know.
I love anime conventions, or I used to. I'm getting too old for them now.
Phantom, you actually watch Twitch. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern here in the States, and I believe it's 10 a.m. in the Philippines.
Yeah.
If I'm not crazy. Good. Can we have a Halloween update where it's like a D&D adventure?
That could be fun.
What would we even do?
We could give the news, like, make it a quest, have a dungeon master, and a quest to find out the news of Wild Season. And at the very end, it's a big chest. As we open the chest, we can have the Zelda theme song, like, da-da-da-da, and then we pull out Wild Season game news.
Would that mean I'd have to dress up as Link? Because that could be fun. I could be a girl Link.
If you're a Link, what does that make me?
I don't know, you
Not
could be like
Zelda.
Ganondorf or something.
Oh gee, thanks.
Just
I
kidding,
picked
you could be in Zelda.
Zelda.
You could be male Zelda. We'll gender bend it. Man, if we're gonna do costumes, then I'm actually gonna have to think about that.
Yeah, God, I have to travel. Oh, I'm going to Tokyo. Best place to get cosplay outfits.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I'm gonna give it to somebody else. You? Do you like it? Ha! I'm going for the blue little harvest sprite next. Dress up as Epona.
I can be the front, you can be the back.
No, well, that would work, you know, if we weren't, what, 5,000 miles away from each other?
Ah, it's fine. We can just say it's a very long Epona.
Oh, perfect. No, please do not do one of those horse masks. They're terrifying. I hate those. Phantom, if you're not able to, we're trying to put everything up on YouTube as well. Sharon has a little bit more of the reins on that, and since he's been going to all of the game shows and doing all of the stuff, that's really awesome. He hasn't really had time to be doing the YouTube.
Yeah,
so.
well, actually, we've been kind of doing the shortcut way. So Twitch, when it behaves, it saves our podcast in its archives for like 3 days. So what we've been doing is we've been exporting that directly to YouTube. That's why sometimes the YouTube podcasts lately have not been very polished, because we just export directly from Twitch. But yeah.
Yeah, which is a good thing, because I've actually tried to like record the past 3 and the files always get corrupted for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, it says it's recording fine. It goes through the whole thing. I'll try to open it later and it will give me an error. And it just like won't open it, and I know I'm opening it and what should play it just fine.
Okay, well, I hope we can get the older one so we can put everything up there. Speaking of which, I just went to YouTube to check our channel, and I just saw a video that I had watched before, that is just... Oh my god, I just saw the trailer, and I don't know if I cringed, if I laughed, if I need to cringe, laugh, or cry. Sakura Spirit is being featured on Steam. Have you heard of it? It's essentially... Okay, so this game is hilarious because not only is the game hilarious, but its reviews are hilarious. And there's an entire, like, I think IGN did an entire YouTube podcast specifically on the comments. And it's basically the closest thing to hentai that you'll get on Steam. But let me read you some of the reviews, because it's just... Wow. Like, I think the reviews are more entertaining than the game.
That seems to sometimes be the case with Steam reviews.
Okay, so it's a visual novel where, it's the closest thing to hentai that you'll get. It's so close to hentai that there's actually a game mode where you can turn off the text and just watch the graphics.
Oh, that's interesting.
I know, right?
Okay, so lay it on me, lay it on me.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up.
I want to make reviews for Wild Season when it comes out.
Let me turn that off.
Turn it off! It's too
Okay,
much!
here we go. Okay, so, recommended. Like Skyrim with Fox Girls. Easily the pinnacle of gaming. Okay, that was supposedly IGN and GameSpot. What the hell are you playing? My roommate who walked in on me on playing Sakura Spirit. Sakura Spirit is a postmodern Japanese visual novel with story elements and plot points inspired by other famous visual novels like Clannad and Steins Gate visual novels, as well as classics such as Katawa Shoujo G7 blah 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 blah. Okay, too long. TLDR. A well-constructed story with riveting characters and deeply symbolic character designs that add to an overall thematic and contemplative narrative experience with quality writing, making witty references to modern Western media in an endearing effort to bridge the differences between two cultures. Oh, and oh god, there's a slime girls. I'm sweating bathtubs.
Oh, by the way, Asmo, before you continue, I am using OBS, which is all the more confusing. I don't get it.
Okay, they got a negative review because someone, and this is what someone wrote as a thumbs down review. There is no touch fluffy tail option. Okay.
Priorities. that person has them.
Yep, here's another one. Thumbs up recommendation. Fastest game I've completed. Start game, hold down spacebar, win. 11 out of 10. Would speedrun again.
Yeah, I've been playing Hatoful Boyfriend, the Dove dating sim. Have you heard of this, Sharon?
No, I haven't.
There's a dating sim that was just released for why are you locked? Are you closed on Sundays? I don't know why that's locked. Anyway, is there another festival? Sorry, I just got totally distracted. Nope, there's people here.
Okay, here's another review. Skip, blah, blah, pause, boobies, screenshot, 11 out of 10.
But no, since you're on Steam, go look up, it's Hatoful boyfriend, and you date pigeons. You would think it's funny. It's funny until it's not funny.
Okay, I'll check it out. Here's another review. Okay, 10 out of 10. Best game ever.
Wordplay.
Very witty, obviously. Oh my god. Okay. What's it called when you have like a poem and okay, forget it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
It's okay, you spent too much time talking to me.
Okay, here's another one. Great bed. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Great bedtime story. I play this game every night before I fall asleep. Although you might need some tissues nearby. The story can get quite emotional.
Ew.
Okay, here. Oh, this is a good review. This should be the only game available on Steam. I don't understand how this hasn't been a top seller. It has everything one could want in a video game. Anime, boobs, wet boobs, cat girls, role-playing boobs, stimulation boobs, suspense boobs, drama boobs, kawaii boobs, and the list goes on and on. If you don't own this game, I think you'd be wise to just purchase this product. This company has really set the standard for PC gaming since this release, and you can see its influence in the development of popular titles such as Crysis 3, Battlefield 4, Max Payne 3, Diablo 3, Bioshock Infinite, and much, much more. All in all, this is a very satisfying MOBA. I'd stop playing the War Z in a heartbeat to make a switch to this. And the reviews just go on and on.
Oh, games. Oh, that's where the poison mushroom was. Dang it! I ruined everything.
Okay, what was the game? The pigeon one?
Hatoful Boyfriend. It's Hatoful. It doesn't have funny reviews because, well, it's actually good, first of all.
Hey everyone, it's Stinky Pete 204.
Yeah, that was, Sticky Pete telling you something before Sharon heard that. That's gross.
My goodness. I don't know if to cry or laugh if this is the pinnacle of gaming.
Laugh? Because I played 8 hours of this game. I actually beat it today, and I actually really recommend it.
Wow. Okay, sure. Maybe we should just pay homage to this in Wild Season and have a pigeon that you can talk to and build a relationship with.
Actually, there's a really great Oh, I'm echoing really badly. There's really great music, and it's all not copyrighted. And there's one song that I don't want to use. I didn't know it was all uncopyrighted music until I paid more for the soundtrack and then figured that out. Oh, I want to go get a flower for our vase.
Asmo, same time as this.
Yep, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. Not sure of other places and other things, because I'm not good at doing math. But I don't know. I'm gonna get this flower, I'm gonna put it in the vase. It'll be the prettiest flower ever, and it is.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Blur,
gonna have to,
it is all fun and pigeon dating until you get dissected.
I'm gonna have to cut because I have to take another call. But it was great seeing you guys again.
Yep, it was great having you, Sharon. Thank you for coming on with me.
And I will see you tomorrow in the podcast with lots of fun news.
All right, goodbye, Sharon. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Give me just a second here, you guys. I'm gonna bring that down. I'm gonna do a few things that have happened here. And, let's see. Gonna move that over. Gonna put my webcam on. Whoa, we're back. Anyway. I'm sorry you work all week, Asmo. I also work all week, but this is obviously part of my job, so I guess it kind of works. I don't know, but that was Sharon, everybody. He has now been on with me for like a month, and I've been solo flying, so it's been pretty cool. I think he will be on for tomorrow's podcast because he actually has a lot of updates, which will be exciting. And for anybody who has been here, I'm secretly, I hope he's not listening right now, I'm secretly wanting him to participate in one of our real life farming questionnaires with us and compete against you guys. So, I hope he's not listening, because that will be really sad, because it will ruin my surprise, but, yeah. I hope he's indeed on his phone call. Oh, he's calling me, guys. Just a moment.
So I'm back.
Sharon, hi! You're back!
Yes.
Turn off my webcam then. Ah.
My call has the guy I was supposed to talk to is not there yet, so.
Oh. Okay. Just kidding, guys. Okay. I have hopefully made it that everybody can hear you again. I rearranged all of my setup. I moved the screen over, I had my webcam back on. Ruined everything, Sharon.
Sorry.
It's all good. Don't worry. You missed something that I was telling them that's gonna be a surprise tomorrow. It involves you.
What did you give away?
No. No, it has nothing to do with the game. It has to do with you.
Oh boy. Well, what did you say? Well, what did you set me up for?
You'll figure out tomorrow.
Oh, gee, thanks.
It's gonna be fun. You're gonna like it. I'm not setting you up for anything terrible.
Hope not.
Oh, there's no in-game sound and he's super quiet. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, I will yell.
The Skype should be back up. Let me retry this. Just a second. Alright, let's try that. And you're right, the game is very quiet. I don't know why that suddenly happened, but it did. Sound. I'm sad. Hum the music myself. I could do that. Sure, Sharon can just talk and I'll just be like, boop-a-dee, beep-a-dee, beep-a-dee.
I don't even remember what the music looks like. I have to put my Twitch on mute so I can, so there's no endless loop.
Wow, the music is really quiet. Sorry, y'all. Here,
Y'all,
let's
you
try
did-
that. Let's try that. Does that sound a little bit better, everyone?
You yawled again, by the way.
Yeah, I know it did. When you make a Skype call, it turns down all audio besides Skype. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Skype.
I don't know why that wasn't happening before. Audio mixer. Oh no, I have an audio mixer? Where's that?
Bottom right, click the little speaker looking like icon in your bar at the bottom of the right.
Yeah.
No, wow, I left and I came back and we got 8 new users.
Huh, look. Okay, let's try that. I think I did it. I didn't know that was called a mixer, everybody. Yep. I know. Okay, mixer. Here we go. Just a second. Okay. I think I did it. Whoa, that's really loud now. I'm gonna put it back down to that, and hopefully that's back. All right. I'm sorry, guys. As I have once again proven, I am terrible with technology. Person writing the game, everybody.
Okay, combined with my sense of humor, I think we have a gold mine right there. For those of you who are not familiar, I have a terrible sense of humor, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah,